it isn't just Dana Rohrabacher and Rex Tillerson and other great foreign policy heavyweights involved in Trump intelligence and national security land. There was a person named Carly Fiorina. Carly Fiorina is known primarily for messing up H2P, losing a lot of people their jobs. Then she ran for Senate against Barbara Boxer in California. Barbara Boxer defeated her comfortably. The only takeaway from that campaign was there was a bizarre demon sheep campaign. Look it up, campaign ad. That was one takeaway. And then Barbara Boxer was on a satellite link, and she didn't know she was on camera, and she insulted Barbara Boxer's appearance.
Carly Fiorina didn't know she was on camera.
Carly Fiorina didn't know that she was on she knew she was on camera. She didn't know she was being broadcast.
Carly Fiorina's face got insulted as well.
By
Donald Trump.
Oh, I was moving into the campaign. This was then she ran a campaign for presidency where she got out of the kids' table debate by being the only one there that could actually speak. And then Donald Trump called her ugly. And then there was a week where people thought she might be the alternative to Trump. And then she proved herself to be so delusional that even the Republican field was like, let's not do this. Now they're floating her apparently for director of national intelligence. We're going to get to this clip, a recent clip, in a second. But first, I want to start with a very important moment in the Carly Fiorina career arc where she claimed, and this really shows she was not a good liar, because Ben Carson has stories that can't really be validated or invalidated. Donald Trump just talks. But she said that she literally saw a Planned Parenthood video where they were literally letting fetuses die to harvest their organs. It sounded like something out of like a bad movie you might see on like HBO 2 at 3 a.m., like a direct-to-DVD horror film. And she claimed that they just simply existed, period, even though there was zero evidence of it. And here she is on Chris Wallace back during the campaign talking about that video, lying through her delusional teeth.
Moment of the debate was when you called for the defunding of Planned Parenthood. Here that is.
I dare Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama to watch these tapes. Watch a fully formed fetus on the table, its heart beating, its legs kicking.
Pause it.
While someone says we have to keep it.
Watch that white fetus kick and die. Ha ha. Wallahu Akbar. All right, go ahead.
Alive to harvest its brain. This is about the character of our nation. And if we will not stand up and force President Obama to veto this bill, shame on us.
First of all, do you acknowledge what every fact checker has found, that as horrific as that scene is, it was only described on the video by someone who claimed to have seen it. There is no actual footage of the incident that you just mentioned.
No, I don't accept that at all. I've seen the footage, and I find it amazing, actually, that all these supposed fact checkers in the mainstream media claim this doesn't exist. They're trying.
So basically what that video was by a group that was trying to do a James O'Keefe-style operation, take down Planned Parenthood. I believe one of the people involved in that video has ended up getting criminal charges pressed against him. And she was talking about stock footage, which she saw, which in no way was what she was talking about. And it sounds like she'd fit right in with Michael Flynn. Here she is on Morning Joe this morning. And as you recall, Donald Trump had some unfriendly things to say about her face. She endorsed Ted Cruz over Donald Trump, and everybody has had unfriendly things to say about Ted Cruz's face. So there is a awkward backdrop to the Trump meeting. But here she is on Morning Joe talking about how she and Trump cut through the clutter of the bad blood and got to what really mattered.
How did you all sort of come back together?
Well, first of all, I have spoken with him since the election by phone. He is a very gracious and charming man. He was gracious in the phone call. He was gracious yesterday. When you walk into his office, it's a very welcoming and warm office. He has incredible paraphernalia around his office.
Yes, he does. There's lots of paraphernalia.
These incredible gifts from athletes and champions. I was particularly taken by Shaq O'Neal's shoe. I mean, that was unbelievable. He was very warm. We embraced. He gave me a kiss on the cheek, and we sat down and had a great conversation.
So how do you explain, again?
Hey, Carly, could you put this brown bag on before you come into my office? I'm just kidding. It's so good to see you. Here, take a look at Shaq's shoe.
Hey, Carly, did she say the bit where I gave her a kiss on the cheek? Because the Republican women, they'll hear that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let me tell you something. After it was almost as bad as kissing Tiffany on the cheek. It's disgusting.
Maybe, because this was, it says she was
This black
floated.
guy gave me his shoe.
She was floated for Director of National Intelligence. So I doubt that's what, I bet they were really talking about really important things and not just Shaquille O'Neal's shoes. So I think what Carly Fiorina was doing with that shoe mention is I bet Trump has like a bugging device in Shaq's shoe. And Carly knew that. And by mentioning it on air, she's sending a message to Trump like, I'm on to you.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Very shrewd. Well, how did she discover shoe bug? We put in a Shaquille O'Neal shoe, and now Carly Fiorina.
Shaq's been agent for 20
You
years.
just sound like Borat, Michael.
Well, yes, I can. This is a Borat the voice for
Kazakhs make
Russia.
best agents.
This is me make Kazakh make good agent. We will help Donald Trumpsky become a president. Oh my God, that face as director of a national intelligence is? No.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.